Welcome to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
Akwa Ibom, ayayao, sinena barasone ki songe mananye. Akwa Ibom ojit, ayayao, ayayao.
You are welcome to Akwa Ibom State, the land of uncommon transformation. Come and join us, live amongst us, and invest, and you will not regret. I welcome you.
It is a truism that before Godswill Akpabio became governor of Akwa Ibom State in 2007, unfortunately, there was no enduring road infrastructure. As absurd as this may sound, it is the hard truth. The importance of roads to the overall development of any society cannot be overemphasized, as it is the gateway or thoroughfare through which we walk, run, drive, as well as deliver goods and services. In the first 4 years of his administration, Eket had at least 49 new roads constructed. Ikot Abasi 18, Ikot Ekpene 32, 19 in Abak, while Oron and Uyo can boast of 19 and over 49 new roads respectively. All these complement the flurry of activities in Ini and Ikono axis. The administration has shown no sign of fatigue in adding more mileage to existing ones, as it is construction and more construction all the way. A man like Governor Akpabio, who has delivered over 1,009 kilometers of brand new roads to Akwa Ibom people since 2007 till date and still counting, understands how important roads are to wealth creation and overall growth of his people. These periods have seen new roads and bridges emerge. Communities have been opened up. Bonds of friendship have been extended, while the people now have a new lease of life. A typical example is the reconstruction of the Itumepe-Wukem Road that last appeared in Nigeria's budget in 1963. The reconstruction of these roads linked Itumepe with other communities around it, opening up the area for delivery of goods and services.
I went on campaign to Itumepe, and the people warned me that I should not mention anything about the Itumepe Road, that they had been deceived. Government by government had deceived them. The military will come and make promises that they will do the road. They never did. Civilian administrations will come. They never did. Their Belly Bridge collapsed as far back as 1968. They were cut off from Akwa Ibom State. They have to travel to Obingwa local government and cross into Abak before they enter Ikot Ekpene in Akwa Ibom to go to any part of the state. And so I went there, and I went through a lot of difficulties. I finished the campaign about 5, 6 in the evening. By 1 a.m., I was still trying to find my way out of the area. You enter here, you end up in the river. You enter here, you end up in the swamp, because I did not want to go through Abia State. So sadly, I finally had to go through Abia State to be able to access Akwa Ibom. And I was determined. I said, no, we cannot expose these people to this level of suffering. If I'm elected governor of the state, I will not sign a single contract unless that Itumepe Road was involved. That was the first contract that I signed in the state. And we finished 56 kilometers complete with a bridge and invited President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to commission it. And he saw the joy on the faces of the people.
In fact, it was a thing I would consider not in my generation. That is, I wasn't expecting to see any good road in my days. But thanks be to the Almighty Creator of all the worlds, that at a particular point in time, a Savior is sent to a particular set of people to redeem them and to liberate them. And that is what is happening to Ekpene people. Particularly, if you move from Akwa Ibom Junction down to Iwu, came down to Ika. In fact, this time around, even you are coming, I don't think the next 3-4 hours you would have been able to reach this place from Akwa Ibom Junction. It was as bad as that. In fact, it became a policy even in the ministry that whenever you are to be punished, you'll be posted to Ekpene, because that was the home of what the Bible called the Iron.
I want to tell you that we were in hell. Not even hell, maybe hell is better. Because maybe God has provided a way where some people from hell can go out and come back. But in Ika, we find it very, very difficult to come in or go out. That was when the whole place became hideouts for all sorts of criminals. We were not free. In fact, the only access road that would link us to our state capital, they were planted on the road. We did not pass here. If we want to come from Uyo, we get to Abak. From Abak, we go to Ekparakwa. From Ekparakwa, we go to Oron. From Oron, we get to Okanafon. From Okanafon, we traverse at Ekpene, and then we go to Abia, stayed at Azumini. From Azumini, we go down to Ika at Ikoroko. That is where we will negotiate how to come to Rainyang.
Interestingly, the entrepreneurial response of the citizenry to this new reality has become encouraging. This has emboldened the father of modern Akwa Ibom to do more, and a cue that he is on the right track.
I knew that we had a covenant with God. We also had a covenant with the people. And so we set about trying to ensure that we met the aspirations of the people. Looking back, I feel very excited because first, we have been able to create the infrastructure they have been yearning for years. We didn't have good roads, but today we have tarred over 300 roads. We have intervened even in federal roads in the state. What we call federal roads are roads that are meant to be done by the federal government and not by the state. But we had to, because our citizens trespass those roads on a daily basis. And the accidents that occurred will not occur to federal staff, but rather to our own citizens. And so we intervene even with federal roads. And we have done over 1,000 kilometers of roads.
By the time the curtains come down on Governor Akwa Ibom's administration in 2015, nobody can tell how many more mileage he would have added to his already impressive kilometers of roads, as he has shown no sign of easing off his foot on the throttle of roads construction. For instance, this is the newly completed Ikot Abak road dualization. The road is a driver's delight, as there are absolutely no undulations on it. Its construction is in consonance with the policy of this administration to dualize all entry points to the state capital. If you think this is an engineering marvel, what would you make of this end of the road construction, where Julius Beja are at work constructing one of the most challenging bridges to be built in the state across the Abak River? This bridge, when completed, will be 342.5 meters long.
What I'm seeing in our village now, the road in particular brought a very big development in this area, of which the people that did not even expect to be at the level they are now. A lot of buildings extending inside the bush, of which now we don't have land again in this area because of the development.
Well, we have just started the business over this area as a new developed area. We have a prospect that the area will be good in business. And that's why we rush in to start business at this area. I want to congratulate the government for bringing development. When development comes, the change must come to people. Yeah.
I really appreciate what our governor has done, because the road here, the man really tried, because I don't even know that. I don't even think that anybody can even do anything concerning this road.
The almost overnight development that sprung up in and around Ikot Ekpene since this road was built is a spot on to the vision of the governor that opening up new areas via road construction is central to realizing his vision of taking developments to the doorsteps of the people.
Uyo turn into another thing. Uyo is a place that you will come, you feel relaxed, and you made that, and there is peace in this place. This road is a very portable road, very fantastic. I would say that this governor is the best governor so far.
The extensive road constructions, which span the length and breadth of the state, are quite impressive. Visitors to the state are quick to note that Akwa Ibom road network is only second to that of Abuja, Nigeria's capital. This is not unconnected with the fact that the administration does not discriminate between federal and state-owned roads in reconstruction and rehabilitation. A case in point is this road under construction.
The construction you're seeing is the ongoing dualization of the Uyo Ikot Ekpene Federal Highway. It is yet another federal road Governor Akwa Ibom is intervening in. The expansion is in consonance with the policy of the state to dualize all entry points leading into Akwa Ibom State. Apart from the improved aesthetics and free flow of traffic it will equally enhance the movement of goods and services between Akwa Ibom State and Abia State, as this road leads directly to the commercial nerve center of Abak through Ikot Ekpene.
Governor Akwa Ibom has always said those who use the roads are not federal staff, but Akwa Ibom people. He asked rhetorically, how many members of the public would know which roads are federal and which are states? This progressive thinking has seen the complete reconstruction of Kalabaitu Highway, the Etmekwi-Wukem Road, Abak Ikot Ekpene Highway, and the ongoing state intervention in Ikpe Arochukwu Road in faraway Ini local government area. All these are federal roads reconstructed and or rehabilitated by this administration and many others.
We are very happy to see this road, because on years ago we haven't seen this road. But by God's grace, God gave our governor to come and make this road very fine. So now we are enjoying this road and we enjoy our governor.
They have tried so much that I appreciate them. Okay. What they did for the road, I so like it. That the road users are now happy. Okay. What the government has been able to do there. So we thank the government.
To come and there is no any manageable, because when you are from here now to Uyo, we take you up to 1 full day by that time. But as of today, it is not up to 20 minutes. You get to Uyo.
I have to thank the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Chief Dr. Akwa Ibom, have done so well by balancing the Uyo Ikot Ekpene Road. This road will be as a setback to this, the people of this community. But we thank God, the man who is a promise giver, have done so well by balancing this road.
Road construction is a serious business in Akwa Ibom State, as all 31 local government areas are experiencing what could rightly be termed as a revolution. Some of the new roads, either completed or under construction, add more mileage to existing ones. They include the Ikot Abasi Road with bridge, Ikot Ekpene Road with bridge, and Ikot Ekpene Road with bridges. Others are Okanafun Road, Afara Ikot Abak with some parts already asphalted.
I'm looking at the governor who has decided to transform the breadth and depth of this, building roads everywhere, venturing where nobody thought he would venture, bringing people out of the doldrums, out of the pit, back into civilization, bringing people, connecting people from the bushes, from the forest back to the city. creating movement, ease of transportation for the people of Akwa Ibom State, and thereby enhancing their economic opportunities and potentials. This is unique. What is special about the road construction of Governor Godswill Akpabio in Akwa Ibom State is that construction is not concentrated in the state headquarters. You go to the local government areas, they look like some state headquarters or better in some parts of this country, and I'm not sounding immodest here.
Akwa Ibom State is on top of quality. On the road networks, the quality of the roads, as you asked, we work from the subgrade. And that is why Akwa Ibom Road, when you come in now, compared to other states of the Federation, how are we doing it? From the subgrade, we told the people that we want this road to be to have a lifespan of over 30, 40 years, you know. So we go to the subgrade, there must be excavation to suitable formation. You know, from there you start to build up your foundation. And those foundations are tested even from the borough pits. And then we bring it to site. And it's tested again. We have a lab, you know, that we test the CBRs and other features. And even the asphalt, we test the temperatures, and we test, we take in situ test of the, this thing for crush of the asphalt. And then we crush and we check even the thicknesses. If you have a wearing course or a binder course of 50 millimeter, it must be 50 millimeter on the road, and a wearing course of 50 millimeter, depending on the design. And this is why the contractors have respected that, so nobody is cutting corners in Akwa Ibom.
We have a civil directorate, we have an electrical directorate, we have got a section of the civil directorate that deals with a soil analysis. So we make sure that specifications begin from the foundation. We no more build roads just with laterite. We make sure we use stone base and different layers of asphalt. So that has changed. That is why you find the roads now are going to be more durable. In terms of the competencies of the various team players, the Ministry of Works has on every project a dedicated, qualified, current certified engineer that is permanently on site. Apart from that, in the Ministry of Works, we have got a monitoring team that monitors what is done out there, using the designs which are approved, using the various measurement instruments, engineering instruments, using the laboratory results we get, reconciling that with what the consultant is doing, reconciling that with what the contractor is doing. We also make sure that our consultants are up and about. You know, so the various strata of monitoring is very well laid out.
Uyo, the capital city, is experiencing more intervention in the maze of frenzied development. Substantial parts of the metropolis are experiencing an upsurge in development as well as movements of people on account of new roads under construction, opening up new areas. The recently dualized Akanmudu Road with street lights as well as the clusters of flyovers in Itam axis bears testimony to the fact. Also, the inner roads in Osongoma residential estate, located on an expansive land, have had some areas uninhabited for lack of roads. But the story is different now, as the state has practically been turned into a construction site by the Akpabio administration. New roads are springing up everywhere, encouraging people to build new homes and businesses. Some of the new roads constructed in recent times and or rehabilitated include, but not limited to, Osongoma Road, Okun Adaresien Crescent, New Birth Avenue, Itiam Edemakai Road, and Itiam Utip Street. Osongoma Estate is not alone in this new lease of life and bustling with activities. With housing and shelter-free residential estates, inner roads in the capital city are having their share of road expansion and construction, linking up the major ones. This new road right in the heart of the estate, passing through to Mbiabongetoe, is designed not only to create multiple entry points into the residential area, but perhaps most importantly will serve to decongest traffic on Oron Road leading to Akwa Ibom International Airport.
I must tell you, it has been fun for us because there are a lot of road network, especially here in South Africa now. The roads are now okay. Before it was as if it wasn't a Shelter Afrique, according to the name, because it was like maybe a local place of sorts. That's in terms of the road. So, but for now, we are enjoying, and I hope more will come.
As a resident of this estate, one of the key things we've always prayed for and always asked government to do is the traffic situation, because there's only been one entrance in the past. But right now, His Excellency the Governor has come to our aid and has awarded the construction of these roads, very quality roads in the estate right now. And that is very, very good for us. It's made movement very easy. It has also brought a lot of value and placed a lot of value on the properties in this estate. And that's very, very good for us. It's excellent. The Governor has been very responsive to our needs.
Cruising all the way from the city center towards the outskirts of the town around the 4th flyover, in front of the Federal Secretariat, not too far away from the Akwa Ibom International Stadium, is located a flurry of link roads jutting into the ring road. All these are new roads just completed. A look at them from the top of the flyover is a sight to behold. The Governor Akpabio-led administration has demonstrated vigorous road construction and rehabilitation since 2007, more than any other period in the history of the state. With this scheme, all the 31 local government areas have been linked with more than 20 kilometers of tarred roads. Several roads that had existed without attention since the creation of state are receiving due attention. Kudos to the Operation Zero Potholes initiative of the government.
Today's event marks the beginning of what we call Operation Zero Pothole, a project which we intend to sustain for a very long time, in fact, throughout this administration. It is a well-known fact that good road network is one of the cardinal conditions that attract investments to any community or any set of people. Therefore, in our determination to ensure the provision of functional socio-economic infrastructure in this state, all the potholes on our roads, on our major roads, would have disappeared. Our aim is very simple. Rather than wait for potholes to pursue us out of Akwa Ibom State, we are determined to pursue potholes and send potholes out of this state to other states.
With the second tenure already halfway gone, the governor seems re-energized as new things pop up every day, as well as mega roads construction. The people are happy and excited and call them more roads to prosperity.
Uncommon Transformation television series brings you the latest information on the monumental achievements of Governor Akpabio's administration. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to read the latest news, watch amazing videos, and in-depth interviews with the men and women working hard to make Akwa Ibom State better. You can also log on to our website for more information. Uncommon Transformation television series brings you the right information whenever you need it.